Next, troops prepare for a possible war. Robots that are built for tough competition and a tight budget is being felt in our area. That's next on News Center 5 tonight. Dave says we're in for a wintry weekend. His forecast is next. Then a little later, we'll meet a man who builds and battles robots. That's tonight's Region Focus. Thank you, Dave. Robots may seem like science fiction, but for a Northeast Tennessee man, robots are real. In tonight's Region Focus, Project Family's Mark Helton reports on how he's using this technology.
John Autry was channel surfing one day when he happened to catch an ad for a show called BattleBots. He's been hooked ever since on the sport of robotic combat.
I was just blown away. I thought, this is the coolest thing. I can't wait to watch it.
And as soon as the show was over, he hit the net to find out how to make his own BattleBot. To make a long story short, through the process of trial and error and a nifty software package, he ended up with this guy, a 120-pound metal and titanium pit bull called Village Idiot. That's him chewing up the competition last month at the North Carolina Robot Street Fight. John and Village Idiot took the middleweight championship.
Shoot that blade up pretty good.
But as you can see, they paid the price.
It helps a lot that I won the event. That makes it a lot easier pill to swallow. But, I mean, you go knowing that this is going to happen. You expect it to happen before you leave the house to head to the event. If you don't, then... if seeing your stuff get broke bothers you, then this isn't the sport for you. And that's why you make them. The crowd loved it. They were nuts about it when it happened. So.
And that's the system John has followed since he was a boy in Damascus, Virginia. His favorite toys, broken hand-me-downs he was able to fix. Which leads to his passion for robotic combat. There are plenty of kindred spirits in the game with similar stories to tell.
The builder community is really tight-knit and close. And a lot of the guys, they meticulously document their build process of their robot, what exactly is involved. There are guys that build out of their garage. There are guys that, have a full CNC machine shop at their disposal.
Like most BattleBot warriors, John is still working out of his garage, but he's been able to land a few sponsors, which will help cut down out-of-pocket expenses. And it's a sign the sport may be shedding its underground status. There's a lot involved in keeping up with the world of robotic combat.
The learning that's involved in it. I love to learn, and I believe I've learned more in the first 6 months that I built the first robot. I think I learned more than I did in high school.
He had to learn or relearn the properties of materials he would use in armor, frame design, and weapons. A wall of parts in the garage is proof he's done his homework. All victims of Village Idiot. One with a note from the owner that, "I'd like to say it didn't hurt, but I would be lying." And that's why most BattleBot builders wouldn't mind seeing the sport go mainstream.
I guess the dream of every builder is to have it to where it's self-sufficient, where I don't have to pour money out of my wallet every time I turn around.
Until then, they can be satisfied with the status of pioneer in a new technology sport, which could lead to bigger things down the road. For Project Family in Sullivan County, Tennessee, Mark Helton, News Center 5.
Looks like it's going to be a weekend that we want to stay in and watch TV.
Absolutely. It's going to be a cool weekend, but I think fairly uneven.